Alright, what up, y'all? So I have come to you with an interesting version of Searing Reflection. I wanted to get Elise in there. So Elise the Navigator, very strong card. I think that helps the value of stuff like Tyrion, Ragnaros, Celiax, Factory Assembly Bot, just a lot of good stuff, even Blob of Tar. But then if I play Elise, I need 10 cards of different costs. So I added the Ceaseless Expanse, and I ended up cutting one Equality, one Living Flame to add those two cards. So we're going to see how this goes. And spoiler alert, I have another version of this deck that I'm going to try probably in the next part of this video. I think is this part 9? I think this is part 9. Let me see here. This is part 9 of the Searing Reflection Paladin series. Crazy. So let's see how this one goes. I don't like having less equalities, but there are many games where I've kind of sat around with it in my hand and not been able to do too much, just waiting for the right time. So, I don't know. It could be okay. Alright, Warrior first.
I will fight with honor.
Eesh. Not a great start, but that's okay. We got a Creature of Madness. And a Nightmare Lord. Okay.
Job's done.
So we got something to do. Control Warrior it is. Okay. Sure. That gives us pressure immediately with charge, and then pressure later with the bombs that would be shuffled into their deck, so hopefully it's good. Yeah, I like Explodoneer. It's a really silly card. Not sure if it's good, but it's fun. And that's the whole reason of this whole Searing Reflection Paladin series. Having some fun. Two bombs in their deck now.
All forms of life will be crushed.
Fair enough. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I care that much that this guy... Yeah. And I get another, plus the tokens.
duty.
Do I throw out a tiger's plushie? I think this is fine. Sweet. One bomb left.
I grow weary.
Battle!
All forms of life will be crushed.
Okay. Pretty good.
Planetary decimation.
Nice, well played.
Rise, and let balance be restored.
Relaxation for all, and all thanks.
Go Marin the Manager. That is a card I've thought about putting in here. He just makes the Coliferos a little worse. I guess, well, this version doesn't have Colifero anymore. But don't worry, Colifero's coming back. Next version, Colifero's coming back. Yeah, Nacronos seems great here, because that also makes the 10 from Ursol go to the face.
Reporting for duty.
Okay. That's fair. Let's do that. Why not?
For justice.
Last 10 to the face. And hopefully I can finish this out with like Ragnaros or something. Boo. Alright, well, best play after Aziliax is to Ziliax back, I think. It's probably better than Nomelia.
Hmm.
37 minus 12 is 25. I can hit them for 8. Yeah, they're basically back at 30. That's unfortunate. Maybe I just go Nomelia Blob of Tar?
Think. I must move quickly. For justice.
Dang, got him down real low, but all that armor and life gain. Just... that sucks.
I am the eyes of my people. I see all.
Winds of the south, come to my aid.
Sure, I don't mind that too much. Okay, Elise is decent here. I also don't hate Ziliax here. I think Elise is better.
I remember this place well.
Alright, so now I can drop Rag and make a copy of him. That should help a lot. But I assume they're going to do some stuff on the board, so it really depends on how this next turn plays out.
I remember this place well.
Could have also gone for the 10 mana one, Fire Plume, whatever. But I wanted to have the option open to use this on Rag next turn.
I remember this place well.
Insignificant.
Blaze a trail.
To be expected.
You are safe now.
Ay, ay, ay. And removal, wow. Pretty unfortunate, but that's fine. Alright. Yes, please. I love me a Searing Reflection. How do I not?
Well played.
Good.
I have seen creation, and I will bring destruction.
So I really need the Ceaseless Expanse. Sheesh. Yeah, that's not good. Oh, okay, we're just dead.
Well played.
Alright, 0-1.
The victory is yours.
That's crazy. Alright, Control Warrior doing Control Warrior things. Hard to be mad at it. Got him pretty close. Yeah, Ursal Renewing Flames is always solid. But yeah, I like Elise in this deck a lot. It gives you a way to copy the big dudes that you make, which is obviously fantastic. And if that helps me get some more value in terms of like discovering a spell, gaining armor, or making the rush dudes, seems great.
Watch your back.
I will fight with honor.
Yeah, sometimes I like to keep a Searing Reflection because if I have the coin, then that means I just need an O manager or something like a metal detector to get another coin, and then I've got turn 5 Searing Reflection, which is significantly stronger than turn 6 or 7.
This ship would fall apart without me.
Pleasure of forth.
Probably gonna go turn 4 double O manager and get that coin. Get that coin.
This ship would fall apart without me.
Okay.
Low in price, high in fun.
Yeah, I think
What a deal! Let's put a smile on that face.
awesome.
Insignificant.
What's up, lad? Of course they have dubious purchase.
No one will take me from my throne.
I remember this place well.
I was hoping to make a copy and make 2-1 rush guys, but it presented both those options at the same time.
One person's treasure is my treasure.
This ship would fall apart without me.
For justice.
Blaze a trail. Blaze a trail.
It's a little helpful, I guess. Okay, let's do
For
this then.
justice.
That makes a dude, I think. Oh no, deals damage. Renewing Flame seems great here. It's gonna cost 4 less, I think? Yeah. So Renewing Flames for 3?
I must move quickly.
Blaze a trail.
Connect to those unseen.
Ooh, so they get 5 cards off of that. Crazy.
Let me think.
So I can do 8, 9, 10 with that. No, they're just dead. Are they? Yeah, I think they're just dead. Sweet. Alright, 1-1. Take down the Starship Rogue. I almost missed that lethal. I was like, wait a second, there's got to be something else here. Man, that Control Warrior matchup was brutal. Really thought I had him for a hot minute there, but... Yeah, I love Elise in this. Seemed to really sway the game, at least in that last one.
Uther versus Gul'dan.
Mine is the only way. I will fight with honor.
So they could be Reform, they could be Shreds of Time, they could be any variation of those. Yeah, normally I get blown out by Shreds of Time, so we'll see if that happens this time. Good draw, good draw. Creature of Madness is great. I'm gonna conserve some life here. Likely Shreds of Time, if not a variation of, yeah. Pretty crazy. It's between these two. Messmaker seems okay, but I do like Tar Creeper. Be a 6/5 on their turn with lifesteal. 4/5 on mine. Yeah, I think that gains more life. Messmaker just gets in the way though. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, having more minions to put in the way might be helpful. That's rough. Yeah, Petal Peddler can get out of hand very quickly, so let's deal with that.
I remember this place well.
I wonder.
That seems fine. Sheesh. Okay then. There it is. The Armor Farm and Shreds of Time. Yeah, this seems like it's a very good deck.
I wonder.
I kind of like Elise here. Or not Elise, sorry, Nomelia. Lets me retain my poisonous minion, which is great. Okay. Fair enough.
Nightmares are never forgotten.
Wow. Ziliax with +4/+5. I do think Anachronos is going to be pretty useful here, though. Yeah, how do I not take Ziliax there? That's very difficult not to take.
For justice.
Oh, have you filled out the paperwork?
So I could Ursol for the Consecration. Doesn't seem great, but... Or I could just cast Ziliax, actually.
For justice.
After 30, they're down to 10. Love it. Can't believe I'm like a half hour in. This is only game 3. Sure. Ursol Renewing Flames it is.
Rise and let balance be restored. Insignificant. Insignificant.
I'm really liking this version of the deck so far.
I see your strength. You win.
There it is, 2-1. I still miss Califero. I mean, getting Elise off of him, Living Flame, Creature of Madness, just no good, obviously. But like I said, Califero's coming back. I got a version that I'm going to do in part 10 that plays Califero again.
Uther versus Kurtress.
You're in my way.
I will fight with honor.
It's pretty interesting to see the metagame evolve. Believe it or not, I'm going to keep double metal detector. Demon Hunter will likely have lots of threats, and I want to be able to deal with them as much as possible.
Either the Legion dies, or I die with it!
So that guy's going to be a 4/4 in 2 turns.
Reporting for duty.
Yeah, let's not get too hasty with that coin just yet. Thought about going like coin metal detector, then I can attack this turn and next turn, play the second metal detector next turn, but seems like a waste. Nightmare Lord doesn't seem bad here. You know, on the off chance I draw a Searing Reflection, I'm gonna go for this. Because turn 5 is just far superior. But yeah, seeing this metagame evolve is pretty interesting. It seems like a lot more people in Demon Hunter are adopting Broxigar. I've seen it in Cliff Dive decks. This seems to be more of an aggro build, but it could still be Cliff Dive. Yeah, still very possible this is Cliff Dive. I am surprised not to see more Perennial Serpents in Cliff Dives. I like that a lot, but maybe it's not as good. I haven't tested the Broxigar version. I played Spell Demon Hunter for a minute, and I was like, I'm not doing this. So...
For justice.
So I did dust my Broxigar because I didn't anticipate him being added to other things like Cliff Dive Demon Hunter. And plus that gave me the dust that I needed to get Elise. I was very late to the game on Elise. I had been hesitant to pull the trigger on her for a long time because it wasn't played in really any decks that I was interested in playing or was already trying to play. But for this deck, for Dragon Warrior, and for... there was something else I built recently that I got her for. But it finally made sense to me. Alright, so no Searing Reflection yet. What to do from here, though?
Let me think.
gotta play something else, though. I mean, I guess this is okay.
I must move quickly.
So next turn I've got Tyrion or Ragnaros off of the double coin. Okay, so they are Spell Demon Hunter. It has been confirmed. The confirmation hath occurred. Alright, thank you for the life.
Where fell flows, I follow.
I wonder.
Yeah, I don't hate Tyrion here.
Put your faith in the light.
Wow. Pretty unfortunate. Could have jammed Ragnaros, but that felt kind of pointless because, I mean, if it hits this guy, for example, that'd just be awful. And it was most definitely going to die next turn, but now we know it would have been red carded. Eesh. Pretty rough. Amelia off the top would be great. That's not Nomelia. It could be a Nomelia, but very unlikely. So let's see. Do I have any chances outside of gambling on Searing Reflection? Nightmare Lord gives me 3 mana left to play anything. Creature of Madness is only going to get a 3-drop, which I don't think is going to be good enough. Yeah, I think I just got to risk it on Searing Reflection here. Dang.
Well played. The victory.
All right, 2 and 2. Man, after the last Murloc run I went on, I just want to go back to playing Murlocs. Like, that'd be the best way to climb the legend ranking so far. Most other things have a little bit too many variables, and Murloc is quick in addition to not being super difficult to play. So I don't hate it right now. And I think it's pretty well positioned because a lot of people underestimate it. This is a fantastic hand. I'm not sure Blob of Tar is worth keeping. Just on the off chance they're like Elemental Mage or something silly. That's very likely they're just normal like Discover or like Protoss combo mage.
Reality woven.
Pretty good draws so far. Wow, do we want to go for the egg of Kalos? Let's run it. Let's run it. That's too funny. I don't think it's going to matter at all, but we'll see. I don't have many ways that I can actually kill it. That's so funny to me.
For justice.
I could use like the location off Elise to make copies of it. Takes 5 hatches to break though.
I remember this place well.
Yeah, probably just gotta go Terra Run. That's great. And do I go 2 1s? It's between these two. I think this is better with the deck overall though.
Wretched right for justice.
Let's hold that just in case they've got like the 1/3 armor guy in their hand or something. And even if the weapon gets destroyed, I still get the coin. As long as I have the coin on turn 6.
Whoops.
Yeah, that didn't work out super great.
Blaze a trail.
Wretched rights for justice.
So I got Searing Reflection next turn with Terra Run up, so feeling pretty good about the potential here.
Reality.
Wow. I had a feeling it was they potentially had another one of those and they were holding it because of the weapon. Ay ay ay. All right, let's see. Something like Ragnarok. Ooh, very nice.
I'm my best assistant.
You win this.
3-2 against Mage. Awesome. So yeah, that's a great curve, being able to go Elise, Terra Run, coin Searing Reflection. I like this a lot. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. Just turn 6 concede.
Uther versus Kel'Thuzad.
Obey the will of Kel'Thuzad.
I will fight with honor.
Yet another mage. Yeah, I'm very proud to say each version of the Searing Reflection Paladin deck that I'm building is just better than the last. And this being the best one so far. I'm very excited to see what the next version looks like. If you're watching on Twitch, then you already know, because I built it in front of Twitch. So I've got it at the ready for the next video series. But that's going to be fun to play. So definitely keep your eyes out for part 10. So I don't want to sit around here for too long doing nothing, but there's not really much to do. Like, coin Elise is okay, I guess. I still gotta wait until turn 5 for Terra Run. And I don't really have anything else to do next turn outside of Elise, so...
Reporting for duty.
Yeah, the longer you let the mage sit around and just kind of develop their hand and get some card advantage, the worse it gets, so I gotta start getting some plays out here.
I remember this place well.
To battle.
Like I said, developing their hand.
Reality woven.
Blaze a trail.
To battle.
So I think I'll go Terror Run this coming turn and then try and get like Ragnaros with a copy the following turn. Maybe Tyrion first? Hard to say. Yeah, Ragnaros seems better because even if they like Blizzard or Bob the Bartender to freeze, it still will deal damage.
Draw forth your end.
That's great. Yeah, this guy gives Mage quite a bit of problems. Same thing with like Control Rogue. I do want to make like some sort of a chaos-driven deck. It's like Clumsy Steward, Customs Enforcer, stuff like that. Not sure which shell I would put it into though, and it's probably not going to be good at all, but it'd be fun. Yeah, I'm thinking Tyrion's probably the way to go here.
Put your faith in the light. Put your faith in the light.
Ooh. Shaladrasil is great. Ooh. That's pretty rough. Okay, down to 3. And all right, 3-3 after 6 games. I'm totally fine with 50-50 so far. Yeah, had a very slow draw, so that gave the mage player tons of time to just sit around and develop their hand, and that's what happens. So hard to argue with that. Maybe Clumsy Steward is good in like a... Ooh, so what if you played like Paladin aggro, but played Clumsy Steward? So it makes it so they can't just start sitting on cards. So they're discarding cards that maybe they'll use against you in the coming turns. Doesn't seem very good, but it's fun. It's what I'm going for here. And if you guys are watching and you're like, what is this fun nonsense? We came here for competitive decks. Well, I have those too, so check out the rest of the videos on YouTube. Consecration, great against Rogue. Yeah, seems worth keeping both. Yeah, and a great draw. Normally I wouldn't keep both Consecrations, but Rogue can spam the board very easily. This could be good. 3 mana, 6/7 is definitely better though. Because I have 2 Consecrations, I'm going to be a little liberal with this one. And then I've got 1 as a backup. Normally I wouldn't use that just for 2 minions like that, but...
I remember this place well.
Okay. Yeah, hard not to drop this.
Mysterious fool, what is your
We
wisdom?
get... Sure. Okay. Yeah, both decent. Give me some value. There we go. Yeah, this gives me turn 6 Searing Reflection.
Justice.
Ooh, that's rude. Very Alright, so next turn I've got Ursol's Searing Reflection. Takes away a little bit of the utility of the Searing Reflection if I were to do it during my turn, but I think it's okay. What do we get? Sure. Of course.
Put your faith in the light.
Not the greatest, but now we can play Elise. They're gonna attack it with their weapon? There's no way.
Smart moves.
There we go. Alright, 4-3. Doing a lot better than anticipated. I like this.
Uther versus Morgul.
I will fight with honor.
Now, melee is pretty good against Shaman, but I don't think I can afford to just keep that in my hand. Consecration is also not the greatest, but it does give me some interaction in the early game, which... okay. Well, it's something. Eesh. No more 8-drops, please, guys. Let's keep the costs low. Gee, well, it's not an 8-drop. Okay, fine. It's not what I want to see. Yeah, it's not great to just sit here in hero power for the first, like, 4 turns. Which is a pretty obvious statement, obviously, but... huh. Thankfully, they're not doing too much yet. But Flight of the Firehawk is going to be problematic. That tends to, like, if they draw, like, Bumbling Bellhop or something like that, it gets pretty crazy. Speak of the devil. And they're 5/5s, jeez. I guess let's do this. And I'm gonna go here. that's fine. So now that guy's susceptible to Consecration, and hopefully they play minions that have 2 or less health.
I never make 2 trips.
Okay.
I never make 2 trips. I ain't talking.
Thank you. Good stuff.
Thank you.
Whew, what a draw. Yeah, we're just gonna slam Elise here. That was awesome. Gotta do it.
Nightmares are never forgotten.
Elise seems great. Anachronos could come in handy, because they do have a pretty stacked hand right now. Okay.
Pleasure forth.
I guess I could have Zilliaxed, but... yeah, none of these are great. Yeah, Zilliax would have been better, I guess. Oh well.
I must move quickly.
What to do here? I hope they do something big here that I can Anachronos. Okay, like that. Shoot, and it's bigger than my Zilliax. Not good. Shoot.
Mistakes of the past rewritten.
Reporting for duty.
Well, they're back at 25. Dang.
State your business with the
Seems pretty good. Ooh, that was lucky. Ursol Renewing Flames is okay, but I don't think that does the job here. Let's hope that they don't get anything super crazy good off of this. Perfect.
Echo in the deep.
Not a good spot here. They're gonna get both their Ziliaxes back. Mine is not big enough to hit it. Wow, they play Meadow Strider? Okay then. Yeah, I don't know if this is a winnable match now. Not helpful. Well, shoot. Okay, so even if I do this, so they're gonna have 22 attack. I guess in theory, the 6/7 could hit something good. Or that, okay. Well, I'm alive, but barely. Meadow Strider is crazy. Can't believe they're playing that. So one more turn of this? Yeah, so that'll hit Ziliax and the 9/1.
Job done.
Let's see if I can pull this out with assembly bots, I guess.
None shall.
Fair enough.
My eyes are flame, my cursed name.
That's bad.
For justice.
I draw forth to
One more coat of paint should do the trick.
We could use
Let
another
it
meat.
dry.
Well, shoot. Okay. That's pretty crazy. But, I was gonna say, unless they had something else.
I will bring destruction.
Yeah, that's not good. Yeah, I don't think much is going to make a difference here, so we'll just...
Reporting for duty.
Yeah, give me every chance we got, I guess. Jeez. That's completely insane. Wow. I'm not dead yet, but I will be. Holy goodness. I guess let's see. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. So I can do this, hit him for 1, and then do this.
I have seen creation.
Whew. But everything in their hand is pumped by +12, +12.
Reporting for duty.
Jeez, this is a game if I've ever seen one. Why would they not just play a minion? Do they not have a minion? Alright, I think for Elise, I gotta go... I want to go Fire Plume, but I think Terra Run is better. So if I make Raptors... Now let's do this. I think Raptors might be the play, but I'm gonna go with this for now.
Reporting for duty.
There, now they got a minion. Oh, they've still got a Growfin. What are they hanging onto that Growfin for? Just try and kill me already. That doesn't seem great.
I remember this place well.
I think they also got Terra Run. That's a little helpful.
I'm my best assistant. I'm my best assistant.
Sure.
Blaze a trail.
Yeah, I'm not sure why they didn't play that Growfin like 2 turns ago. It's Gigantified, plus it's got like 12, plus 12, plus 12, so it's probably a 20/20 for 8 mana. So you're going to get 40 power for 8 mana, and you didn't do it. I'm incredibly confused. Instead, they opted for like Frosticore and Frogs. Frosty decor. Are they scared of dying or something? This is such weird play.
Let me think.
Blaze a trail.
They're gonna take another 16. And that last card is Meadow Strider there, which is huge. Probably got like 35 health, something like that.
Blaze a trail.
Let's do this, and we'll see what we get here.
Put your faith in the light.
Wow, I might have this game. I'm very surprised. I mean, they got the Meadow Strider now, but maybe I can fight my way through it. They're down to 2 actual cards left. That's crazy. And this Meadow Strider will continue to go back on the bottom of their deck, but thankfully it'll be a 6/11 if I kill it again.
I'm almost out of cards.
Let's see. So that's 29 between these 3 guys. But then they still have enough to kill me on the backswing.
Blaze a trail.
Don't test me, child.
The sun shines for me.
Don't test me, child.
They've got 32 now, so I go like this. And they've got 23. They replay the Meadow Strider. What is this? Won't tell me what this is. Okay. Damn, looks like that's it. What a game. What a game. Good God. Crafter's Aura could be something, but that's not enough to let me live. Yeah, then we've just gotta do this. And then I can hit him for a good 3 damage. Oh yeah. No, plus the 5 is 8. So close. Dang, this is crazy. Yeah, that was a crazy game. I'm gonna get another one of these at the end of the turn, so I'm not entirely dead yet, but then they play the Meadow Strider, and I've got nothing to follow up with, so.
Reporting for duty.
I'm gonna let them do the honors of killing me. I guess this is why they play Meadow Strider, because it always, wow, gives them a way to outlast when you get down to this point of the game.
Well played.
Yeah, very well played. So stuck at a 50-50. I am 4-4 after 8 games. That was crazy. Very crazy game. Man. Alright, last 2 games. Let's make this an even 10.
Uther versus Anduin.
The light shall bring victory.
I will fight with honor.
I'm gonna hold on to that, because if they are Protoss Priest, then the Tigress plushies usually are pretty helpful. Okay, less likely now that they've played that.
Everything needs doing.
Okay.
I draw forth your end.
That's amazing. So they're probably Imbue Priest is my guess.
Shaking a stir.
Sure.
Thirsty for more? I ain't talking.
Okay. Sure.
Taking a big
Ah.
wonder.
Many ways to play this turn. Yeah, I decided on that because I get Searing Reflection next turn, so having a clear board is going to help me stick something hopefully pretty solid. Plus it helps with like Assembly Bot, Ragnaros, things like that. Alright, at least it's an 8/8. What are you gonna do?
Nightmares are never forgotten. I draw forth to render.
Cool.
Everything needs doing.
Ooh, okay. I see how it is.
Let me think. For justice.
Devastation. Wretched rights.
Let me think. For justice.
How rude. I'm very surprised they didn't use their hero power, or not their hero power, their location to get a 1-cost copy of Nightmare Lord.
Shaken or stirred. I must move quickly. For justice.
trying to put some aggro on him right now. Eesh. Well, that didn't work.
Let me think. Put your faith in the light. Justice.
Reporting for duty.
And if they want to get a 1/1 Tyrion, that's fine. It's better than a Blavitar.
Do not confine yourself to linear thinking.
I remember this place well.
Perfection. Insignificant pact. Perfection. Insignificant.
Karazhan's doors are open to all who seek it.
Yo. Okay.
Reporting for duty.
This is crazy. This is
Elune.
definitely not
Bring
imbue
guidance.
paladin. Well, I mean, I guess they're imbuing. What timing? I don't think the Ceaseless Expanse is worth playing here. Yeah, maybe I just chill. I think I gotta play the long game.
All are nourished when the cycle
Okay, now the Ceaseless Expanse is good. Unfortunately, they're going to get a copy of it with their location.
I wonder.
Yeah, I think I have to, though, because things are getting out of hand.
Creation, and I will bring destruction.
Reporting for duty.
I could have gone double Renewing Flames to their face, but it didn't seem worth it. Yeah, they definitely take a copy of that. And, of course.
I remember this place well.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know that I can beat this value. This is pretty absurd.
Is there trouble?
Okay.
Reporting for duty.
Yeah, how do you beat double Fire Plume Ridge? That's insane.
Be still and be cleansed.
Okay then. So yeah, I don't see a way out of this.
I wonder.
I mean, I guess sure. That gives me more life. But yeah, the value is absurd. Well, Anachronos is helpful at least, but we're just essentially delaying the inevitable, it looks like.
Reporting for duty.
And they've still got a ceaseless one, so no matter what I do, they've got an answer to pretty much everything.
Bring guidance.
I have never been so demoralized in all my years of Hearthstone. Yeah, like they're at 94. Yeah, I'm not going to bother playing this one out, guys. I'm a big proponent of playing it out, but I don't think this is the one to do it with, so I'm going to finish this one 4 and 5, which ain't bad, but I need a bathroom break. So peace and love. I appreciate you guys watching. This was part 9 of the Searing Reflection series. Keep your eyes out for part 10. That one's going to have Caulifero again. I think it's going to be a pretty sweet build. So catch you next time.